One of the other interesting things that I've been hearing a lot recently is the same talking point that comes up over and over again for those arguing passing the full $1.9 trillion package, and that is, it's better to err on the side of doing too much than too little. These advocates point to the lessons from the response to the 2008 crisis during the Obama years. What exactly are these people saying, and are they right?
So let me just get a little petulant about this. I'm really tired of hearing this. That's a qualitative defense of what is in the end a quantitative question. So if that's true at 1.9, is it true at 2.9? Is it true at 3.9? At what point can you no longer say that? And until you tell me that number, I don't want to hear it, right? Because the real question is a quantitative question: how much should we do? And their experience in the very slow recovery after the Great Recession, they point to the fact that there was too little stimulus, that the Recovery Act, which was nearly $900 billion, just wasn't enough, and then Republicans wouldn't let them do more and more. I disagree with that reading of the history. The stimulus is meant to jumpstart the economy. You don't need to continually feed it stimulus. It has a natural growth mechanism. What they chose to do was take that natural growth mechanism and impede it at every turn. I mean, they had over $100 billion of regulatory costs on average every year for 8 straight years. They set up enormous reforms in health, which is nearly a fifth of the economy, and in the Dodd-Frank Act, and that's the financial plumbing of the economy. And they threatened higher taxes on businesses, and the regulatory approach was across the board. So I think what they reaped was what they sowed, which was poor growth policy produces poor growth, and it's not a stimulus failure. And I guess one of my concerns is they may go even bigger and still outweigh those impacts, because if you think about what they're doing is they put in the bill paid leave. They're going to have paid family leave because people could get sick or have to take care of their kids. Fine. They are going to have government subsidies for that paid leave for employers with less than 500 employees. But the big employers have to provide the leave, and they have to pay for it. That's a mandate of about $100 billion. The minimum wage mandate is about $500 billion. And so if you're calling it stimulus and you're putting in disguised taxes of $600 billion, what kind of growth are you going to get? So I worry that they have not learned the lesson and they're going to repeat it.
Yeah.